Alright guys, what's up? 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, there we go guys. I was turning off my overhead light because it's messed up, and so it's going to keep flickering. Again, there's a slight risk of severe weather today. We can take a look at that real quick. So here's that. Again, Amarillo, Texas, you're in it, Lubbock, Texas, Clovis, New Mexico, Roswell, New Mexico, Carlsbad, New Mexico, Hobbs, New Mexico. They're on the border of New Mexico and Texas. We do have one tornado warning currently, so we can go ahead and take a look at that. We will take off our slight risk here. So again, we do have one tornado warning. It's in Benton County, Colorado, and Kiowa County, Colorado. And here's that. See right here. Location impact include Blue Lake. So again, let me fix this here. With the warning box to look nicer. Okay, guys. This is actually just to just near actually we can do a distance measurement. Actually, no, that's a storm track. This warning is only 95 miles away from Colorado Springs. So again, we're monitoring that. Here we go. So go here to radar scope. I'm gonna turn the light off real quick. We'll just go to 2. Again, we do have cameras. Here's the Roswell, New Mexico camera. You can see pretty heavy rainfall occurring there right now. We'll edit the camera here so it looks better. Here we go. This is in Roswell, New Mexico. We have heavy rainfall occurring there. Roswell, I do believe you may be in a severe thunderstorm warning, which we'll take a look at that in 1 second. Let me video capture device. We'll put that right here. It's a pretty heavy rainfall there. Kind of looks like snow, but I can tell you for sure that's not snow. And here's the Guymon, Oklahoma camera. It gets a good look at the storm there. Can we see those? We can actually take this. Yeah, Roswell, New Mexico, you are in a severe thunderstorm warning. Dexter, New Mexico as well. That includes Interstate 70 there. The Clovis Highway. So that's goes up towards Clovis. So Roswell up that includes the Clovis Highway there, 70 there. It goes up from Roswell to Clovis. There is a severe thunderstorm warning right here. We'll take a look at that in 1 second. Let me just fix this so it's not. It doesn't look too crazy. I want it to be the best viewing for you guys. And guys, if you're in here, let me know where you're watching it from, where you're tuning in from. Are you in the threat area today? If you don't know the threat area today, let me know that too, and I can tell you where it is. And this is Guymon, Oklahoma right now. It's a live cam here. We can go to the radar here. There's severe thunderstorm to the northwest of Amarillo, Texas. Again, that includes Dumas, Texas, Cactus, Texas, and Channing, Texas. Do see some possible rotation with this. Right here, we'll take that 4 real quick. This is the rotation that I'm noting. We'll keep an eye on that. Again, that's to the northwest of Amarillo. Check some stuff here real quick. Again, monitor that storm. Again, our tornado warning is to the east of Pueblo, Arkansas. It is just radar indicated. You can still see decent rotation on that, but again, nothing crazy. Oops. Go back down to our Roswell storm. In Roswell, New Mexico, you are in a severe thunderstorm warning. We can see it is warned for quarter-sized hail. And then, of course, if we go back to the camera, we can see heavy raindrops. You definitely see the wind gusts in there from the flag, just to the left of the light pole, above the radar there. You can see that again. Decent thunderstorm. There's possibly some hail there. Definitely some cars, but isolated. Probably even bigger than quarter size. A little bit bigger, but I'm not going to say that for sure. It's going to make this bigger, or at least fix something with it. It's as good as we can get it there. So again, Roswell, New Mexico, severe thunderstorm warning there. We have another severe thunderstorm warning to the northwest of that one. That's warned for quarter size 60-mile-per-hour winds. That's just to the south of Vaughn, New Mexico. Corona, New Mexico, that includes you. If you know anyone that may be traveling, or if you're traveling on, I believe it's probably County Road 247 there. I believe I can't find the name on it from it, but it does go from Albuquerque. It's one of the side roads from Bernardo, the Bernardo Wildlife Management Area, Interstate 60 there. So again, I'll watch that. Florida had a severe thunderstorm warning a little bit ago. We do have Vince Walties out here, but I can't show his stream for too long. Yeah. Anyways, Kansas, we now have a severe thunderstorm warning. It's just to the north of Junction City. Junction City, you're not included in this warning, but again, expect the same conditions as places in this warning. Milford Lake, you're in this. Again, that's to the pretty much the southwest of Manhattan, Kansas, or to the west of Manhattan, Kansas. And that's quarters SL 60-mile-per-hour winds. We have a camera here in Burlington, Kansas. It's in the Radar Omega app. There's a view from that. So again, you guys, welcome to the stream. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have family in the risk area, definitely consider sending or sharing the stream with them, whether that's sending the link to them through a text message, or sharing it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, something like that, or even just calling them up and say, hey, check out this stream. That helps a lot. It helps us get in the algorithm and gets us to the right people. So get back to the coverage right very quickly. You guys, again, this tornado warning still radar indicated. It's in effect for 9 more minutes. Again, let's take a look at our severe thunderstorm warnings. Now, the one near in Lee County, New Mexico, and Eddy County, New Mexico, now warned for I believe ping pong ball size tail. That's the one to the to the northeast or northeast of Carlsbad. Again, that's a pretty strong storm there. And people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. So again, there's that. Roswell, New Mexico. You still are in that severe thunderstorm here. Let me just make that a bit darker so it's a bit easier for you to see. We'll be live for at least until 5:30, and then I gotta leave. So this will be part 1. Part 2 will happen around 8:30 p.m. EST. So again, keep that in mind. I will post that on Twitter as well as soon as this live stream ends. But again, I might take a break in the middle of it just because I have to eat. Let me actually go here. This is the Roswell, New Mexico camera. We'll go ahead and add the location. So this is in Roswell, New Mexico. There's that, Roswell, New Mexico. This is Diamond, Oklahoma. Which, I will make the camera a bit smaller because, again, the other camera's pretty small too, so just let it look a bit, closer to, in resemblance to it. So, again, this is Diamond, Oklahoma. There we go. And this is Diamond, Oklahoma. We're looking at the Roswell, New Mexico storm, so let's go back to that. This is the Roswell, New Mexico storm. In Roswell, you are in a severe thunderstorm warning, which again is warned for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Again, to the north of Rowe, to the south of Roswell, the public reported, there was a social media report of estimated quarter-sized hail on Twitter at the Roswell airport. So at the Roswell airport, the Roswell Industrial Air Center airport, there was a report. The public reported 1-inch hail, which is one of the criteria needed for a severe thunderstorm warning. So a severe thunderstorm warning, for those who don't know, is 60-mile-per-hour wind, or 58 winds of at least 58 miles per hour, or quarter-sized hail. And then for a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, it has to be golf ball-sized hail, or 70-mile-per-hour wind. And then for the destructive severe thunderstorm warning, which is very rare, and if one of those are issued, you will get a notification sent to your phone, an emergency alert. That's either 80-mile-per-hour plus wind or baseball-sized hail plus. So that's destructive. Again, that's probably not going to happen today. But again, our threat area does say that could be possible. Again, we do have a 5% area for possible tornadoes. Clovis, you're in this portals. Fort Sumner, Santa Rosa, the Concara, and that's it. That's the 5% tornado risk. So that's the greatest area of probability for a tornado. We'll get full screen so you can see that better. So up here, so you're in that brown area, or know somebody in that brown area, call them, text them, tell them. Wind is one of the main risks today. Significant wind gusts. That includes Amarillo, Clovis, Hereford, Canyon, Diamond, Oklahoma. But again, the significant severe, if we look at that, that is, they could possibly be upwards of 70 plus mile per hour winds. I know that for sure, especially in the outline area. That does include Amarillo. If anybody knows of a live cam in Amarillo, Pettis, if you're in here and you have any, could you send me the link on Twitter to that dude? That'd mean a lot. Okay, again, we'll go down to the hail risk. Insignificant hail risk for Roswell, for Clovis, includes U.S. Highway 40 there, I believe, from Albuquerque to Amarillo. So if you're anywhere on that road, or a family member on the road, call and tell them that destructive hail is possible today. Significant hail, I think 2 inches or greater. So you can definitely keep an eye out on this. This could be a devastating storm here. Santa Fe, New Mexico, you are in a 5% for hail. Again, they're talking about the threats included for the severe thunderstorm watch. Scattered damaging winds and isolated significant gusts to 75 miles per hour possible. Scattered large hail and isolated very large hail to 3 inches in diameter possible. So that is, just for people to get an idea, that's somewhere between baseball and softball sized hail. Softball being 4 inches and baseball being 2.75 inches. And again, a tornado or two is also possible here. Again, that's anywhere to Santa Rosa, New Mexico. Yep, that does include you if you know anybody from there. Again, there is a 5% chance of tornado. That does include Santa Fe. You do have a 2% there in Santa Fe. So again, you know anybody there, or if you live there, keep an eye out on that. Again, even if I'm not live, I'll post on Twitter if possible. There's a storm up here. Again, I hate the way this looks. Sorry if there's any background noise, guys. There shouldn't be. But again, my family's in the living room talking, so it's hard to tell. Again, here's this. This is both born. This is tornado possible. The storm, so we'll just take a look at that. Our tornado warning was allowed to expire. So again, tornado warning was allowed to expire. This is tornado possible, however. So we'll take the... Again, velocity is not showing much, possibly down here to the east of Blue Lake Reservoir, possibly. But again, it's nothing crazy yet to give me a definite yes that something's going on there. But again, definitely watch the conditions as, a severe thunderstorm warning's there. It's tornado possible, so that means that anything could happen there. So definitely watch that if you're up there. Again, let's check out on the storm up near Amarillo. It's now warned for $0.5. That's telling 60-mile-per-hour winds. It's fairly broad. Definitely some very, very weak rotation here. At least trying to be. But again, we'll monitor that. Again, coming back down here to Roswell. Nothing really here. Again, we do have that cam from Roswell. But during the severe thunderstorm warning, I wouldn't be walking there. I know it's not raining really anymore, but still, dude, there's 1-inch hail, lightning, that's dangerous. Somebody needs to call that man. You want to check back on Vince Welty's feed real quick? And be right back. He's not in a good service area. Flash flood is ongoing around Springfield, Missouri. Again, to the east or to the west of Springfield, near Republic and Mount Vernon. That includes Plano. It includes parts of Farm Road 148 and South Farm Road 45. There's a few houses here. Again, this actually, here we go. State Highway 266. You're included in this part that goes through Plano, in Chesapeake, County Road 174, I do believe, or it's Farm Road 174. Let me double check. If you're near Goose Creek, definitely the Goose Creek's probably flooded. State Highway T. Lawrence 2100. Again, if any of this sounds familiar to you or a family member, again, turn around, don't drown. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain in the warm air. Between 2 and 2.5 inches of rain has fallen in less than 1 hour, which is crazy. And flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. And let me look at this. Yeah, Chesapeake, you will. This includes following low water crossings: Turnback Creek, County Road 2100. So again, like I said there, and there's another one up here. It's Caddo. It's to the north of Marshfield. Again, Red Top, you're in this. Parts Dermont Beach, Conklin, Faulkner's Hill. That includes parts of the Birdsong Lane and North Marshall Road there. And even places like Brinkley Street or Quail Creek Drive. There's again flash flood warnings there. Yeah, 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain. Again, we can expect Springfield. Possible that a flash flood warning gets issued for your area, something like this. Again, it'll probably be something weird shaped like this, but again, flash flood warning could be possible soon in Springfield if the rain persists. Which we can just look at radar real quick. Taking a minute to load. Well, it actually looks like we haven't dropped many frames this stream, so this stream's been doing good. Again, some isolated showers again around these warning areas, but again, nothing crazy as of right now. But again, turn around, don't drown if you are in or around Springfield, Missouri. We're back to this storm here. Sheridan Lake, Brandon, that's a 1 inch of 60 mile per hour wind. Again, this is tornado possible here. And I'm gonna take a look at Twitter real quick. Again, if you want to tag me on anything on Twitter, it's at the very top of the screen. At Joey Chris WX. Well, this live stream has been doing well too. A lot of people have been live streaming this. This is good. Or sharing it, retweeting it. Oh, guys, it also is the 10-year anniversary of the El Reno tornado, the wildest tornado in history. Remember the families and of the Twist X team. They Carl Young and Tim and Paul Samaras, great guys, great storm chasers that died back on this day. Actually, we can I'll show Twitter real quick. This is their monument. That's their monument there. Somebody built the memorial to Twist X team. Died storm chasing May 31st, 2013, the day of the El Reno tornado, the wildest tornado in history. Again, here's this is that tornado. You can see that's a huge tornado. That's the tornado. I mean, I can't. That's a vortex. So again, it was a crazy storm. Again, here's a list of all those who died in this tornado. Again, William Roser new vehicle driving from El Reno to Chickasha. Whoa, why is my face so bright? Hold on. There we go. Again, you see some spares possible right here. Carl Young, storm chasing. A lot of people sheltering in the ditch during flash floods. Again, guys, if you're driving and you're not able to shelter because you're in a car, honestly, I know obviously they say get in a ditch, but the ditch also has it's dangerous due to the heavy rainfall. So again, you can see so many of these people died due to flash flooding from sheltering in a ditch. And it's better to shelter in a ditch, to lay down in a ditch, cover your head, than to stay in your car or getting under an overpass. It's much better than get in the ditch if you can. If you can, run to like a house. Run to a house. Go to a convenience store somewhere and just shelter. So again, keep that in mind. Somebody went in there and this is from Daniel Shaw. Somebody went there well, not for media use. Sorry about that, but yeah, somebody did fix this. This was the last image the Twist X team before the meant for a violent subvortex would catch up to them, sweeping them off the road and mangling their vehicle. There's the tornado right there. This was the last picture. Definitely a sad day. This is the El Reno tornado. Again, they also somebody did this. Tim Samaras, Paul Samaras, Carl Young. They spotters did that. Twist X, Tim is chasing today. In the memory of Twist X team. So again, rough day for the weather community. Of course. Watery winter. Winter, is that what he's saying? Lettuce, but I don't know what that is, but I retweeted it. Again, here we go. Our some severe thunderstorm warnings. Guys, I'm gonna take a break real quick because I gotta eat dinner. We're gonna zoom in on this Roswell, New Mexico storm. And we'll go to the live cam and keep that up there for a little bit until I get back. Again, guys, here's the Roswell, New Mexico camera. Well, there is a severe thunderstorm warning currently. I'll take off my video capture device. I'll turn off my mic, and I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, we are back. So, Denver, Colorado, to the north of Denver, they're in Thornton and Broomfield. To the east of Boulder, Colorado, there is severe thunderstorm warning for quarters south and less than 50 mile per hour winds. Again, there's that. North of Lamar, Colorado, again, of course, that's still 60 mile per hour winds. Uh, to the northwest of Amarillo, to the north of Amarillo, there is a severe thunderstorm about less than penny-sized hail and 60 mile per hour winds. To the north of Pecos, Texas, and to the east of Carlsbad, 60 mile per hour wind, and show. Again, this is golf ball size cell, 60 mile per hour winds. One that was near Roswell, it now is in northeastern Chavez County in southeastern New Mexico. That is for quarters that sell 60 mile per hour winds. Quarters that sell 60 mile per hour winds. Half dollars that sell 60 mile per hour winds. And 60 mile per hour winds on quarters that sell. So again, let me see what time it is. 5:21. We'll live stream for about 10 more minutes, and I'll probably just call it at least until later this evening. Again, President Walty. There's that. Again, here's this here's our storm morning to the northeast. Topeka, Kansas. Quarter south 60 mile per hour winds. Junction City, we may see another warning get issued for you. As this is a pretty strong storm over you, possibly some small hail falling with this, maybe up to quarter sized. And this could get warned as well. We can turn on our detailed display and get a good idea of the wind here. So, in Junction City, we're looking at 13 mile per hour winds. It won't show the gust right now. 9 mile per hour. So again, there probably is a special weather statement on that. If we turn that on, yeah, there is a special weather statement on that. For 50 to 55 mile per hour winds, so it's very close to being severe criteria and nickel-sized hail. And like I said, small hail there. Again, there's a lot of a good bit of special weather statements in Florida as well. So there's a few storms here that we're looking at. Again, a lot of them are special weather statements. 35 mile per hour wind, pretty much there. 25 in Dumas, Texas. There's severe thunderstorm warning. If we look at that, there is a 26 mile per hour wind gusts to the west. Wind was to the west there. Out of Amarillo, it's 28 mile per hour to the south. Yeah, so in severe thunderstorm warnings throughout this region here, which is main area of threat today. Severe thunderstorm warning in Michigan, to the northwest of Big Rapids. That wasn't what's happening today. To the north of Huron Manistee National Forest. That's quarters south 60 mile per hour winds. It includes Peacock, Michigan. Peacock, Michigan. Right? Yeah, Michigan. And Minnesota, you have one also to the north of Marshall. Quarters south 60 mile per hour winds there. Again, Clarkfield during that includes US Highway 59 and 400th Street there. And keep in mind that 46 mile per hour gusts with this to the west. So again, definitely want to watch that. And back to the one that's near Denver, or to the north of Denver. In less than 50 mile per hour winds, but again, look at the hail core. We'll put it in blue so you can see it better. That purple, the higher color, the brighter, the darker purple and black you get, is where the hail is. So there you can see that. A new warning now, which we could possibly wait and see. I can't see anything flashing. And we'll take a look at this. There's a considerable storm in Lee County, New Mexico, and Eddy County, New Mexico, with a golf ball size tail there. That's in that station here. 33 mile per hour winds to the east southeast. So again, there's that. Let me. Okay, guys. So here. There's this. In Roswell, there are 8 mile per hour winds to the north. Um, Guys, actually, we're almost 50 minutes live. I've got to leave at around 6:45. So just so I can have about an hour to myself. I'll still write Twitter posts if needed. I'm gonna end it there, but let's take a last look at our live cameras here. Here's our Roswell, New Mexico camera. Beautiful scene there with the clouds, cumulus clouds there. And here's our camera in Oklahoma, Guymon, Oklahoma. See the storms there, possibly. Yeah, that looks like a shelf cloud right above the radar, possibly. Again, guys, that's gonna do it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that it was short. Again, peace out.